Now, Richardson says the murder and human trafficking of Kyrie Bell is the biggest case the 15th Circuit Solicitor's Office is currently working on. Besides Robertson and McGaskey, the remaining 4 suspects are still awaiting indictment. On October 31st, the golf course behind me will officially close its doors for good, and in its place will be new housing developments to help accommodate Horry County's ever-growing population. Instead of watching her 16-year-old grandson play football, Catherine Lee is attending bond hearings for those arrested for his murder. Instead of meeting his teachers, she's talking to solicitors. News 13 found Fisher's address listed under public records. With a golden retriever flag hanging from the suburban home, you would never guess that a teenage terrorism suspect lived there. Like Olaf here, my toes are frozen. Either way, we are having so much fun. We're collecting toys for kids ages 0 to 12, but right now they specifically need toys for kids from ages 0 to 2 and 10 to 12. No surprise that the Shenandoah County School Board's decision to restore those Confederate names left the community divided. But in the hours leading up to the vote, tensions ran especially high. If you're tying the knot this year, your budget might be a little tighter. Thanks to tariffs on imported goods, some brides-to-be are saying I do to slightly higher prices on wedding dresses.
We're seeing slight increases across the board for weddings right now, but a wedding isn't something that happens every Friday. So I think people are just going on with their plans.
Paula Farish owns Fancy Frocks, a bridal and formal wear boutique in Murrells Inlet. Whether it's a beaded dress from Canada or a satin gown from China, the boutique is seeing a slightly higher price tag on imported bridal wear.
I think anything that's manufactured in China is definitely seeing the highest tariffs right now, since China is the country cooperating the least with the tariffs at this point in time. But I think that will all change by July 9th.
Tariffs are impacting the wedding industry, but Farish says their customer base hasn't dwindled, and tariffs aren't stopping brides-to-be from shelling out a little more for their dream dress.
Absolutely still going for their dream dress. Brides want the dress that they want, and it has made no difference. No one has slowed down their purchasing based on the tariffs at our store.
As a coastal southern state, South Carolina is a hot spot for weddings. Now, thanks to those tariffs, those in the wedding industry say you can also expect to see slightly higher prices on cakes and cut flowers. Reporting in Murrells Inlet, Shelby Martin, News 13. While Trish Edward, when asked about Kisten Mocker, a close friend of Trey Wright said those who knew her, quote, never expected that she could do this kind of thing. School records confirm the 17-year-old was a cheerleader at Atlantic Collegiate Academy. Police accuse Kisten Mocker of leading 19-year-old Devin Raper to the scene where authorities say he shot and killed her boyfriend. Now, we found Kisten Mocker's address under public records in this Myrtle Beach suburb. We tried to speak with her family, but nobody answered the door. Wright's friend and several neighbors say the girl's father was a detective and said they often saw a police vehicle parked in the family's driveway. We found another officer who lived in the neighborhood, but he declined to comment. Major Mike Nunn with the Florence County Sheriff's Office says photos and video have played a role in this investigation.
A lot of times the people involved record the event, and so that takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. Well, it's kind of hard to deny what we see with our eyes and what's posted on social media. Audio, video, those types of things.
Now, according to the Florence County Sheriff's Office, Wright and Raper were arguing over a girl before the shooting in Johnsonville. Nunn addressed concerns about young people and gun violence.
It starts with parents knowing where their children are, what they're doing, and instilling in them the responsibility to be productive citizens. There's no one magic wand or pill to fix this.
Kisten Mocker is charged with accessory before the fact and was denied bond. The 17-year-old is currently in custody in Florence County, where there were warrants out for her arrest. She will be charged as an adult. Meanwhile, Raper has been charged with murder and possession of a weapon. Live in the newsroom, Shelby Martin, News 13. Good evening, I'm Shelby Martin, filling in for Kayla Tinsley. Trump is now the second president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. His inauguration day different than those in recent decades due to bitterly cold temperatures in D.C. today. And if you're thinking of hitting the roads, it's time to reconsider. VDOT is reminding the community to reschedule any travel in the Shenandoah Valley and Allegheny Highlands both this evening and into Monday morning and afternoon. But one popular challenge is inspiring some people to pause the pour for January. Dry January challenges participants to abstain from alcohol for the entire month. Time is up for social media app TikTok. Just minutes ago, the short-form video platform went dark for users in the U.S. This following the U.S. Supreme Court's decision to ban the app. You and I were debating on how to pronounce the name of the groundhog for Groundhog's Day. Do you remember what it is?
Yeah, it's Punxsutawney Phil.
Yes, Grant's mother corrected us after that.
Yeah.